Welcome to Dying Light Date Night, or better put, the couple zombie jungle gym. My boyfriend introduced me to Dying Light a while ago, but with the upcoming sequel around the corner, we thought it'd be a fun time to dust off the old grappling hook and get scared shitless by some zombies.
Run!
Oh my god! I've played my fair share of zombie killing games, but this is the first one I've played with zombie hunting parkour. Well, what my boyfriend's doing is parkour. What I'm doing falls more into the category of poorcore. He'll bolt from one thing to the next, and it takes everything I have just to keep up with him. Free running together is always tricky. He'll be like, follow me, but I won't see where he is, and then he'll run off, and now I really don't see where he is.
Do you see me?
Oh.
Hi.
I'll stop in the middle of a horde to try and find him, because of course I do. And then, shit. Apparently half the time he doesn't even know where he's going. He's just running from one crisis to the next. If that's the case, just tell me we're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It wasn't easy for him to break it to me that there wasn't any character customization. I swear, the number of games we play where I have to be a dude. Luckily, it's something a little DLC can't fix.
Whoa, why does your bow look so badass?
I got the gamer.
And there was a bow for that?
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Okay, where the hell did you go?
Behind you.
The story of Dying Light is pretty meh at best.
Fuck you, asshole.
It's a fun time, but the porn-level voice acting was ironically a turnoff. After about the first 10 hours of play, my boyfriend was pretty sure he wasn't gonna make it through the main campaign playing with me. Let's just say I didn't have 500 hours of this shit in me. So instead, he made a second file and just finished the main missions with some friends, and treated me to the Cliff Notes version.
Dying lunch.
We are an agent attempting to, like, find some criminal guy
Oh no.
in the city. We befriend an Australian acrobat. Okay. And he wears a yellow shirt. And then we, like, do parkour through the city. To, like, gain his trust, right?
Okay.
But basically, there's like a virus for zombies.
Oh shit.
And at night, it becomes like a horror game.
I can't look down or I get extreme vertigo while we're climbing. Maybe this wasn't the best game to play with someone who's afraid of heights. I know it's just a game, but I still get nervous about falling.
Be like hundreds of those little bags. Did you just fall off the roof?
Meanwhile, you've got him throwing himself off buildings. You'll have us climb up to the top of a transformer only to tell me there wasn't actually a mission up here and he just wanted to jump. I should have known better when he asked if I could see anything blue.
I see like a blue car and I'm so tempted.
No, don't do it. What? What? When one of us keels over and gets hurt, the other one has to get down and resuscitate them. Okay, Nick, can you come get me? Can you come get me?
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
This isn't always the easiest thing, especially when your lover is crumpled on the floor in the middle of like 30 Zambos. It'll sometimes lead to one of those endless loops of ass kicking, where he dies moments before picking me up, and then I pick him up moments before I go back down. Really only fun for the zombies. As usual, a big part of a successful date night is making every little thing competitive, and Dying Light has got your back. Every now and again while exploring, the game will prompt us to challenge one another. You better believe that the two of us are ready to pounce on each other the second we get a chance. We'll even compete over who can start the challenge fastest. Woo!
Okay, so apparently that was not blue.
Dying Light lets you level up and spend points on a skill tree. The hardest part of this for me is that there are 3 separate ones, and that's a few too many for me to remember to keep track of. It seems like every time I open my inventory, the "you have points to spend" prompt pops up. Didn't I just spend these? I spend a lot of time screwing around in the crafting menu, and it gets under my boyfriend's skin a little. He doesn't really have room to talk though. At least I do my crafting in a safe place.
Nick, should we craft on the roof? There's a Zambo walking towards us.
The saving grace is that I can fast travel to him whenever he tries to initiate an instanced event. I'll be turning a corner, then suddenly, bam, I'm riding in the elevator. It's hard to keep an eye on him, and it only gets worse at night. So thank God this is in the game. The first time I experienced nighttime might have been the closest I've come to wetting myself in a video game. It's also the reason I made my boyfriend buy a nightlight for our office. Nighttime in Dying Light is basically Anxiety the game. One of our favorite things to do at night is play zombie hide and seek. You see, we both have to initiate sleep on a bed to fast travel to daytime, but my stubborn boyfriend gets too much of an adrenaline rush playing at night, so that was a bit of a no-go. Instead, we like to do the sneaky sneak and try not to get spotted. Of course, impatience is always our undoing, and the next thing you know, we've got all 5 GTA stars and about a dozen volatiles in pursuit.
Holy shit.
Out of my way! Zombies aren't the only dangerous things out in the city. The bad guy's named Rice, which is funny enough. He's got a bunch of goons out and about, but that's also the name of a type of zombie. So we just started calling these guys rice cakes. Every time we see these junior militiamen, I tell them not to be a hero. But my boyfriend doesn't know how to walk away from a fight. Oh well, I appreciate the extra XP.